Prescott to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Here I come again. Bravo. Easy.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll get him down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Watch the pass. 5-1. Hey, wahoo! Kill.
So here we go on 4th down to Breeze. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. Well, talk. I don't know.
I was hoping you would keep talking.
First half,
I was hoping that you weren't speechless because I have no explanation for this. It does remind me a little bit of a playoff game in the NFL a few years back where they ran a real trick play that was actually named after a song title. And they end up fumbling the ball deep in their own territory, set a bad tone for the game, and end up losing a playoff game. That's what that call there reminded me of.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
At the 39-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Murray. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready? 5-9. 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. He's opposite. He's crossing. He's checking crap. Spine. No.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that'd scare me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Ready? Yellow lady. Hey, easy. I'm going to run you over. Easy, opposite.
Breeze now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. Give him 7 on the play. And it's a 2nd down.
Kill.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready? 5-8.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Check three. Slam.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready? Yellow lady.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Going to 53.
1st down, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Third and long for Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go. 46.
Prescott now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Bree's going to come up here, first and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Hill, he's got it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Breeze now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. First and 10.
Tighten up. Hey, easy. Hey, easy. 55. Check 55. Mike. I'm here all day. We're good. Mike 4, ready. Over. You can't block me. Check. Ready, check.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Check. Slam.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
The 22-yard line.
kill. 55. Yep. Watch the twist. Hey, Charlie. 55, back 55. Watch the run. Here we go. Mike 55. Sammy. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike 55. Mike 50. Sammy. Here we go. Rip right. Kill. 25.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check, 47. Check pass.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check. Show
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Check. Watch 54. Go. Get out the way.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Come, baby. Mike's 54. Check. Hey, let's get this. Hey, watch it. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Check it back.
Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Breeze gets this one to Hill. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Murray. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Yellow lady, you'll kill. Check. Watch 54. Silver. Check. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Watch the whip. Hey, easy. Check. Motion out of the backfield.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott from the gun. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. 23 yards, the final tally. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
2nd and 6 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Prescott yet again. Looking deep in the direction of... And this is caught inside the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Hey, easy.
10th carry of the game now. Murray looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Bree's going to throw here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
8. Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Check, 154, 154. 14. QB's up. 1 QB's up. Check it. Q. Connect.
Back to throw, Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Alvin Kamara. Incomplete. Fourth down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Ready, yellow waiting. Here we go. It's out time, guys. It's out time. 36. Mike's by four. Under. Feeling pretty tight. Hey, alert three. Check. Hey, easy. Nice touch.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
Wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
How'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Breeze intended for Taysom Hill. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, you got 3 down. Ball. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. Hey, you kill. Shift. Watch the shift.
Breeze is looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.